Hey everyone, Grayson here from Wildwoods Honeybee Farms, and this evening I'm going to be showing you my method of lighting a bee smoker. So what a smoker does for beginners or somebody who doesn't even have honeybees in their backyard or in an apiary of any kind of sort, a smoker calms the bees down. So once you smoke on the bees, it essentially will block their pheromones, their attack pheromones, from spreading to each other. So this will block that, so then therefore, once the bees start doing the pheromone kind of thing, what will happen is this will block it. They can't communicate anymore. Their pheromones, their little antennae on the front, that is the way they even communicate to each other. So by using smoke to block that, they can't even, really communicate. So for beginners or somebody who doesn't have bees, that's what a smoker does. But sometimes it's hard to light a smoker. Sometimes it can be really difficult, especially if you're a new beginner, or maybe even there's a time where you've done it a long time, then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, my smoker's not even staying lit. It keeps on going out every 5 minutes. And the last thing you want to be doing is going back and forth trying to relight your smoker. For me, I have some mean hives, so therefore I can't really do that. So therefore, you'd much rather go without a smoker than having you go back and forth maybe every 10 minutes to relight your smoker. So I'm going to show you a quick method real quick to light your smoker. So let's go ahead and get into lighting the smoker, and I'm going to share it with you. So the equipment you will need to light your smoker professionally and keep it lit longer is of course a lighter. You're also going to need a half tool to push the pine straw down. What we're using is pine straw. This is my most favorite material to use for lighting smoker, and I want to tell you this, it doesn't have to be just pine straw. It can be paper, it can be burlap, it could be any kind of material you have that is burnable. You just need to make sure you can light it good, and I'm going to show you my method for lighting the smoker. Let me go ahead and open the lid here. So I'm going to show you this smoker. Well, a lot of times what I like to do, there's a lot of ashes, I just pour it on the ground there. And also I like to do this, make sure all that dust and everything's out of here, so it'll be nice and clean once you light it again. Got a little pine straws there. Now what you do is you put your little piece back here. Sometimes it'll flip like that. Gotta make sure it's straight, or if not, then this little piece is supposed to keep the pine straw off of the ground or any other material you have. What I like to do is, it doesn't always work. Sometimes I'll have to do multiple times. I like to rip a little piece of paper, fold it in half, just kind of crumble it up, then take my lighter, hope the camera can see, because that's why I'm filming this video. Do this. You see, it's starting to burn. Didn't get it all the way there. There we go. Oh, don't want to burn myself. Now I'll let it burn for a second. Oh, yep, there we go. Now you just put all your other paper in there, just to let it kind of burn. And then, real quick, come over here and get yourself a big pile of pine straw. Right here. And what you do is you just set it here and let it be right here. Here, right? Now you puff it down here. And you just keep on puffing it. Look at that, guys. Look how easy that was. It didn't take us, more than however long this video is, probably about 2 minutes. This is a 2-minute smoker, so this method, I'm going to call it the 2-minute smoker method, and this thing will stay lit as long as you put a lot of pine straw in there. You can also use sticks, so sometimes I'll put some sticks up here. Sometimes you have to make sure you puff it, so what I'll do is I'll just sit here, puff it. You see the smoke's kind of growing a little stronger. Do this for about a minute or two, you're good to go. So as you see now, that's a good lit smoker. Now we can actually go out to the bee yard and use this thing and smoke your beehives if they get a little too wild. And the good thing is you can choose how much amount of pine straw you need. So therefore, if you need the smoker longer, you put a lot more pine straw in there. If you don't need it as long and you don't want to waste all your pine straw, all you gotta do is put less pine straw. Look at all that smoke, it's a good smoker now. And what I usually like to do here about now is to get another big batch of pine straw and just stuff it in there. because what you're doing is lighting. So now what's going to happen is the heat's going to rise, and it's going to start burning, and then that's all that nice smoke. So this is how you light a smoker, folks. Then what I like to do is I like to go by the sides and make sure everything's pushed down all the way. Puff it a few more times and puff it while you're doing this. Try to get the edges out so when you close it, it'll be nice and neat. And close it here. There you go. You got yourself a running smoker. And another tip, you got a lot of tips you can do to make this last longer. So if you don't have much pine straw, you only have a little bit to spare. So what you can also do is you can put pellets in there. So at Walmart or any other store, I think maybe Lowe's may have some, is pellets that you put in like one of those little grills, the electric grills. I forgot exactly what they're called, but one of those grills. And what you can do is put them in here, and they're like $3 a 25-pound bag, I believe, somewhere around there. I don't really know for sure, but you can use that as well. They make smoker pellets, like on Barnyard Bees and some other website, but they're just so expensive for like a little bag. Go to Walmart and get yourself like a bigger bag for cheaper money. I bet you it'll be the same good as the stuff at Barnyard Bees or any other store in that matter. And another thing that sometimes you can get is starter pellets. I used to get those and I really liked them. But you know what I want to tell you is that you don't need that. All you need to do is like this or any other way. Now, you got yourself a running smoker. This thing will last you a little bit. Whenever you're going to hive, you can smoke it as long as you need to, and it will last you quite a while. Alright fellas, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you learned something. This is how you light a good going smoker, and this thing will last you quite a while. And I also wanted to mention that, look, this smoker is pretty old. I have another smoker. It is torn up. I can't use it no more. And I riled that thing up for like 7 years. It lasted 7 years, and I can't believe it, but it's broken. And I've had this one for about 4 years. So I haven't used it as much, but now it's going to be in use more, and guess what? It's going to be just like the other one in about 3 more years. It's going to be, you're going to see this one day, and this thing's going to be very bad messed up, and don't know what we're going to do with it. But I got 2 other smokers, one with the dome head, and another one that's like that, but has like a little plastic, whole plastic right here, just a little different style. Smoke's getting everywhere. But anyway, this is how you light a smoker. It's easy, simple, it lasts you a while. Like I said, you can always go to Walmart and get pellets and put it on the bottom and then put pine straw. It don't matter. Or you can do it the other way around. You can put pellets on the bottom and then put the pine straw on top, or flip it. You can put the pine straw on the bottom and put the pellets on top. There are so many different ways. You can use burlap. You can use any other material. I'm not the one who's going to say exactly how you should do it, but that's how I do it. And maybe if you're a beginner and if you live somewhere where you have all these pine trees everywhere, take in use of what you have. Take use of all this pine straw that's here, all this stuff, use it for smoker fuel. I will have this stuff here. Well, if I wanted to, this thing will last me 50 years, probably longer. You know why? Because all this new pine straws keep on falling off and turning brown like this, then new comes in and cycles around. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, that helps me a lot. And if you're new here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And also, we're only 400 subscribers away from hitting that 1,000 mark. And I hope you will share the word and tell everybody that Grayson over at Wildwoods Honeybee Farms is almost at his goal at 1,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd make it, guys. And I didn't even think I was going to make it to 500 subscribers, in that fact. But I did make it to 500. Now let's see if we can make it to 1,000 and see where we go from there. We're going to make it, I hope we're going to make it by the end of this year. Maybe by my birthday, July 31st. That's my birthday, if y'all didn't know. And maybe we can make it by then. So, if y'all want me to reach 1,000 subscribers, I really appreciate if you could pitch in and share my channel out to any other beekeeper, or say at your bee club that you know a younger beekeeper on the YouTube channel, Wildwoods Honeybee Farms, blah blah blah, whatever. But you know, we're reaching almost 1,000 subscribers, and that's pretty insane. I've only been, you know, really big for about 6 months, and we're already here. But I'm gonna be here for probably the next 50 years on the YouTube channel, so it's gonna be a while, and I'm gonna show y'all what we're doing. And I want to say I'm sorry that I have not been doing any more videos. My last video was like 8 days ago. Y'all are probably like, what's going on? I really want to see your videos. But I'm really out there working. I'm also doing some queens. I got back into the queens, guys, and I'm doing pretty good. You know, at my second attempt, I did about 12 grafts. I got 6 out of them. There's 6 cells, and we're going to let them hatch. I don't know. I may sell them, or I'm going to make some splits with them. I'm going to probably make some splits. I have 2 starter finishers. I did one today, and I did one 4 days ago, and we're going to see how they both do. I'll keep y'all updated, but like I said, y'all enjoy. Smash the thumbs up. If y'all are new, make sure to subscribe. But anyway, y'all be safe, take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next beekeeping video, everybody.